What can the mid 300s get you in Denton, Texas? Let's see that today. Hey everyone, I am Tisha White here with the Blue Fuse Realty Group, and we love showing you model homes. Let's check out what $350,000 and above will get you in Denton, Texas. Come on, let's start at the front of this house. As you can see, it's got a nice spacious walkway. And I want to take you to the front of the house to show you a little bit about the front of the house and how it's laid out. Let's just start with the front door. Nice simple front door. Nice private entranceway. That's kind of a long entranceway. I don't know. It's a little awkward, I think. But there you go. That's what you get. $350,000. Simple 6'8" doors. You come in here to the front of the house and you got your 2 bedrooms. Okay? You've got your bedroom, front bedroom up here. You've got a good size closet. Just kind of I'm going to say this is like your basic size of bedroom that you get in here. Of course, model homes decorated adorably here. A lot of times we see the luxury vinyl plank flooring. This one is not a luxury vinyl plank. It looks like a manufactured wood product. I'm going to tell you about this series in just a minute. Let's kind of finish our little tour here. You get a nice size bathroom here and then another normal size bedroom in here. This one's cute. They have this one, a little retro tennis kind of theme. Now on this, you know, the houses, we'll show you some houses some products that are ready to go here, ready to buy, move in ready. Good golly. But anyway, these have this, you know, real simple like finish out with this little wood treatment on here, which is really fun. Those are fun little ways that you can make your house look really special. Like I said, you have your bathroom here that's going to service both of these bedrooms. Nice size bathroom. I'm impressed with that. You got a nice long hallway into the house, but here you have another bedroom. This whole house, by the way, is going to be a single level house. This one's set up as a nice just guest bedroom in here. And then this one in particular has another bathroom. And this one, as you can see, they took out the tub and just did a shower, but they have an ample size shower in there. Right here is come around over to this side, and this is your garage. And you have a large 2-car garage. One of the things that makes it large is it's just a little deeper than your standard garage. So you have space back there to put in your trash cans and things like that, which is a really smart design. Speaking of smart design, this house, like I said, is in Denton, Texas. It's a brand new build. The builder here is MI Homes, and they call this their Smart Series. They call this their Smart Series. So why do they call it a Smart Series? Well, in the land of building a new house, oftentimes people shy away from building a brand new house because they don't know what tile to pick. They don't know what flooring to pick. They don't know what lighting to pick. There can be a lot of choices when building a new home, and it can be a little overwhelming. What MI has done in their Smart Series of homes is they already have packages picked out here. So you're not picking out anything in their Smart Series. You're just selecting from pre-arranged packages. So your house is all done according to the pre-arranged package. Number one, you know what the price point is up front with that, because you're not making selections that could then double your price. Like if you put in a quartzite, if you pick quartzite over a granite, that could raise your price up quite a bit. So in this scenario, since everything's picked out, you know your price point, you know what you're going to be getting, and it's a great way for someone who's nervous about building a brand new house to get a home that's already done. They have this room laid out like as an office. This room really could be used as extra dining space. It can be used as an office. It's a really nice layout to just use this as kind of your bonus room. You know, I love storage. I always show you storage in houses. And so I think it's so important. And this one, just a good coat closet off of the entryway. You got your laundry room here. I've noticed in these houses, laundry rooms are very similar in size. So you've got your washer and dryer, and then just a little bit of extra space in that. Hey, have you liked or subscribed to our videos yet? Well, then what are you doing? Take time right now and make sure to like our video and subscribe to it so you don't miss any of these great new model homes. Now, you do have a very ample amount of kitchen and living room space. I'm actually really impressed with the amount of space that this has. In their Smart Series, what you're gonna see where your price points are really gonna range is just on the square footage of house that you pick. Obviously, the smaller houses that you get, the better price point that you're gonna have. But in many of the model homes that I show you here in the Texas area, you have this layout of a kitchen, which is a large island, sink in the middle. You've got, you know, this one has the microwave over the oven. So a couple of things that stand out here in my mind, and a couple of ways that builders could save a little bit of money, and then you're getting in the Smart Series, is your microwave just comes over your stove top. And if you look at this stove top, this is just a stove top that is a standalone stove top, and then they put an oven down below. So it's not a one-piece range. When you get a larger one-piece range that slides in, those ranges can be a lot more expensive. So this is a more economical way for a builder to put all these appliances in and group them together. Okay, does that kind of makes sense? If you're getting a big range here, a microwave stack on the other side, those things are all going to add cost to the build out of your home. So in the Smart Home, they were very good about just putting that together, giving you good appliances, but it's a way for them to save money. The other thing is you're going to notice there's no like handles on here. You're not getting, you know, it's easy to add handles if you wanted to your kitchen later on. And so, but you're getting good ample size amount of cabinet space. And this is a quartz countertop. You could always tell quartz because quartz is a man-made material and a lot of times has consistency in it. So when you see something super consistent like this, just a little speckle, you know it's gonna be a quartz countertop. So that's a pretty popular countertop. It has a nice thick edge on it though, which really is nice. Let's take a look at this dishwasher too, and the dishwasher appliances. Dishwasher, this is just kind of your, I would say, standard dishwasher. You could tell by it's like all plastics on the inside of it versus, you know, your higher end dishwashers are going to have stainless steel on the inside. For me, one of the things I like a little bit higher end dishwasher because the decibels, which is the volume of, you know, the sound that it makes when it's washing. But this would come in this package, you know, your standard dishwasher. Something easy to replace later on if you really love the house, but you wanted to replace that. Not too difficult to do that later on. Let's look at the size of the pantry. Come around here, the doors on the other spot. See what size of pantry they have. Ooh, ample space in there. I like that. You have a very good sized pantry. So a nice open, great kitchen, good cabinets. Yeah. As you can see, we have the darker cabinets too, which now the darker stained cabinets are coming back around and not everything's paint grade anymore. Let's talk about this family room, because something that we've seen in like model homes that I've shown you before is they always are doing something exciting on this TV wall. But if this was, and like I said, we'll look at some houses that are available here, but typically what you're going to see here is a blank wall. Okay, now this wall, they just did a very simple wood treatment on it and then painted it an accent color. But this is something you'd have to do after the fact. They're not gonna do these in these smart homes. It's just gonna be a wall all painted the same color. Here you have some different paint color options. Also, you won't see that in the existing homes. You're gonna have to add your own paint colors to add your interest in those different areas. And like I said, this is a real simple wood treatment. Now, what I do like is they put a big size kind of, instead of just being a small breakfast nook, this is good multi-purpose space because it acts as your breakfast nook, but it's also large enough to put in, you know, to have your large dining room area in here. So I like the amount of space in here. Now you're gonna have these lots are gonna be 50-foot wide lots, pretty straightforward backyard. You're gonna get just this small, little small covered patio area. You got one little light fixture here. You know, as you can see, it's enough for a little, you know, just a little, maybe 2 chairs, one little sofa. It's just a very small little patio area, but a good size. I mean, you know, we're talking, you know, these houses start in the $350,000 range, which in our area up here in North Texas is, for new builds, is kind of a starter home price point for new builds out here. So that's what you get for that. And I think it's pretty darn nice for a starter price point out here. Let's look at the primary bedroom. Of course, 2 things that add to the value of the house are your kitchen and your primary bedroom. So let's take a look at that. Okay, here you go. This is a pretty ample size room. Now you could see where the square footage here is a little tighter right here. You got the dresser and then just a little bit of walkway here, but you're getting a little bit more space going from left to right in this room, where you have this little sitting room over here, and you have enough space for your 2 chairs, king size bed. And again, they just did a nice job adding a simple accent wall with a great modern fresh color to just jazz up the home. Let's take a look at the bathroom in here. Okay, so this is that right now they have the mirrors down. I don't know what they had to pull the mirrors down for. They're doing something different there, but it usually comes with mirrors. And so you got the his and her sinks, which is great. You got a good amount of under cabinet storage underneath here. And then you do have a tub and shower combo. Now in a lot of houses that I've been showing you recently, they'll take out the tub completely, but this one has a good size shower and has a nice size tub both. So if you're the type of person who really loves to have a tub, then this is a really good combination here. The other thing I liked about this one is it is 3 full bathrooms. So the first bathroom we saw had a tub in it. The second bathroom we saw had a shower in it. And then this one's the tub and shower combo. So it really gets you plenty of both of those, which is nice. So of course you got your toilet room in here, and then you have your really a nice sized closet in here. One of the things I love about new builds and showing you new builds here in the Texas area is, gosh, the new builds do such a great job making a house with less square footage seem so much bigger, because they've really figured out ways to open up the house, make them seem bright, bring in a lot of sunlight, open up the walls, put the bedrooms at the front of the house. It leaves you a lot of living space, a lot of space to the back of the house. And I'd say overall for the price point, I'm really liking this house. What are you thinking about this house? And what else would you like to see in it? I don't know. We're gonna take a look at some of the existing houses, see what's on move-in ready. Why I keep forgetting that word? Oh, we're gonna look at another move-in ready home in this area here in Denton, Texas. What we like to finish all of our videos with is, here at the Blue Views team, we want you to know this, that God is good, Jesus has forgiven you, you are loved, and everything is possible.